Hey, it's Kara Lockwood with Kara's Color Me Vintage. Today we are doing a basic painting tutorial, so if you are just wanting to learn how to do some chalk painting, this is the one for you. So, the first time that I painted with this paint was several years ago, and I was painting a custom order, right? And Karen Berg sold the paint to me. She was working with Debbie in DIY, and she's like, "You're gonna love this paint, Kara. You're gonna love this paint." And I loved the paint. I sure did love the paint. And so I go and I did the wax, and I was like, oh no, this is not okay. More about that later, but for today we're going to be using DIY's Letterpress Gray and Clear Wax. First things first, the table has to be upside down. I always start with the table upside down because it's just easier to get into all the cracks and crevices that are just so easy to miss when you're painting the table at your eye level. DIY paint is a clay-based paint, and this means you can add water to it or thicken it up, however you please. During this video, I added actually a lot of water to my paint, and I painted it on really thin coats. And you can see it just goes on so smooth. By doing this, I ensure that I get a nice smooth finish. That just covers that, okay? This is the second coat that I put on. This is Letterpress Gray. It's a beautiful stony gray, and it is DIY paint, my favorite paint. You guys, have you ever experienced the wax freak out factor? It's a real thing. Even when thinning the paint as I did, there is so much pigment in this paint that it only took 2 coats to cover the entire table. So I call Karen up and I'm like, "Karen, what the heck? I hate this wax. What's going on? It's all blotchy. I can see through the paint. The paint's all translucent now. It's disgusting. What is going on with this wax? I hate it." Okay, we're going to get to waxing in a bit, but right now we just need to do a little wet distressing. Simply spray some water on a soft cloth and wipe away the paint where you want to reveal the wood.
You said it yourself, this will not work if we are miles apart. Wake up alone, your fans are closed. Reach for something that you're not. Oh, you need to calm down, honey. You need to calm down.
Okay, here we go with the wax. DIY wax is a nice clear wax. It's all natural and it just goes on like butter.
Calm down, down, down.
When you apply the wax, you're going to apply it in nice thin coats, and then just take notice to make sure that you're not leaving any excess wax in the cracks and the crevices. You'll want to wipe that back.
I know that you don't like your hair, but I think it's beautiful. We just need to calm down, honey. We need to calm down, honey. We need to calm down.
If you look closely at this next picture, you can see the wax freakout factor. My table is blotchy, you can see the wood through, and there's parts that are drying and parts that don't seem to be drying.
Hi Kara, how are you? Oh no. Oh, you're having wax freak out? Okay, I'll tell you exactly what you can do to help you calm down. So remember the Karate Kid? Wax on, wax off? I find that to be very calming. So what happens when you put the wax on the DIY paint? It's going to look really wet and splotchy, and you might have a wax freak out thinking you ruined it, but you did anything but. You're making it beautiful. So put the wax on and let it sit for a few hours, and then come back when it's dry. You'll know it's dry because it's all dull again. You're gonna do the wax off, and you're gonna buff it, and it's going to look amazing, and you're gonna love it. All right, hope that helps. All right, take care, bye-bye.
Honey, you need to calm down, honey. You need to calm down, honey. You need to calm down.
I almost never leave furniture with just clear wax. I've always got to add a little bit of dark wax to just add to the dimension and character. So here you just see me using a cheap little chip brush to wipe some wax on into the crooks and the crevices, and even a little bit on the fronts and the top, and then wiping it back with a towel. You will find links to all of the products, the paint, the wax, and the brushes that I've used here today in the comments below. Oh my God, she was right. She was totally right. I woke up the next morning and the piece was beautiful, no more blotches. It was completely matte, and all I needed to do to get a little bit of a luster was just lightly buff it with a soft cloth. No working, no, crazy buffing or rubbing. Just put it on with a brush and let it sit and watch the magic happen.
You'll get there, I know you would. I know that you don't like your hair, but I think it's beautiful. We just need to calm down, honey. We need to calm down, honey. We need to calm down, honey. We need to calm down, down. We just need to calm down, honey.
Okay, all we need to do is give her a quick buff. Right away, you're going to see the beautiful finish start to shine.
We need to calm down, honey. We need to calm down.
Thank you for being a part of my creative journey. Remember to comment in the links below to let me know what you think. And if you need any of the products I used, or even the bracelet or earrings that I was wearing, check it out there. You'll find it.